Come with me to see something strange unfold. Hear the weirdest tale that was ever told. From this rare depiction, some will swear it's fiction. Yet each peculiar twist that I tell is true, and you shall see it in plain view. Right before your eyes, marvel as magic is on display. Right before your eyes, all might seem tragic, but then it's okay. Poof! A new surprise right before your eyes. Buckle up, we're off on a bumpy ride.
La 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 la.
Where a magic spell and a boy collide.
La 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 la.
Plus our story features
Tons of crazy creatures
and
too atrocious aunt every child will fear. Oh dear.
who knows what might appear
Right before your eyes, scrumptious and scary adventure stars. Right before your eyes, be wary if you're faint of heart.
Pray that no one dies.
Right before your eyes, we'll make a potion that can glow in the dark. We'll soar to the northern star. Things will get kooky or spooky, you might spot a shark. It's all a bit bizarre. Right before your eyes, there might be sunshine or thunder, but we proceed. Right before your eyes, whimsy and wonder, what else do we need?
We've got James and the giant peach that flies.
A pack of actors, all in disguise.
So let the curtain rise.
Right before, right before, right before your eyes.
I don't go on yet. Everyone, lights out. Who's there? There you are, little ladybug. Don't be afraid. I promise I won't hurt you. I see you too, Mr. Grasshopper. Join us. You see these? They are the only things left of my parents. I must keep these very safe. This is no place for the two of you. You can leave anytime you want. I can't leave because I have no place to go. Where do you go when you're flying away? Where do you go when they can't make you stay? Over the gardens and scraping the tops of the trees. On your way home, on your way home. And when you get there, is it perfect? And when you get there, is a family waiting for you. I close my eyes and see them laughing, telling jokes, playing games. All of it. How would they feel if your friend James came along too? Where do you go when you start to feel sad? Everyone's gone, no more mom, no more dad. Tucked in the clouds, is there somewhere you won't be alone? And when you get there, is it perfect? And when you get there, is there someone waiting for you? May I hold on to your wings and come to on your way home.
James Henry Trotter, get up at once.
But why?
You're leaving the orphanage effective immediately.
But where am I to go?
They found family to take you in.
But I don't have any family.
You've got 2 aunties. They live in Dover.
Dover? But that's where I lived with my mom and dad.
And now that's where you're going to live with your aunties. Pack your things in here. That's all you've got? No clothes, no toothbrush?
These belong to my parents, and they're the most important things in the entire world to me.
The most important things from here on are your aunties. You do everything they ask of you. Don't talk back or be a nuisance. You can never come back here, James. You've got people to take care of you now. We're going to have to hurry if we're going to make the train to Dover.
Yes, Mom.
Right before your eyes, 2 atrocious aunts every child will fear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I know.
Spiker? What is it, Sponge? What are we going to do today? Same thing we did yesterday and the day before that, and the same thing we're going to do the day after, the day after, the day after, tomorrow. You mean? That's right. We're going to eke out a living doing whatever's necessary to get ahead in this nasty, cruel world. Ha! Wretched families dragging heavy pockets, ruby pendants, all the silver lockets. We can help relieve you of some pounds.
Are you calling me fat?
I'm referring to money, pigeon brain.
Oh.
They're distracted. Look at me, I'm stunning.
I swoop in so masterfully cunning.
We get rich.
I do like how that sounds.
Ha 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 ha. So hard to resist.
And if it slips from your wrist,
Too bad it's property of Spiker and Sponge. And heaven forbid you might be missing some quid. Boo-hoo. It's property of Spiker and Sponge. You can comb the ground, check the lost and found. Did you leave it in the gift shop? Well, isn't it queer?
how a purse can appear.
It's property of Spiker and Sponge.
We didn't do it.
how can we be of help to such devastatingly handsome representatives of Scotland Yard?
Got an official telegram for the two of you.
Thanks, mates.
What's it say? What's it say?
It says, we're having a baby!
Give that to me, blah, blah, blah. Parents, blah, blah, eaten by a rhino, blah, blah, blah. Oh, dear me. We are the only living relatives to an orphan child thingy named James. Ew.
Sweet devil, nasty cooking baby.
Oh, so revolting, chickenpox and rabies.
Dog will start to dig your grave.
Just imagine a lice-infested boy loafing about the house.
Not so quickly. Yes, we could bemoan it, but there's no need to. Technically, we own it. Make him sweat and force him to behave. We'll put him to use. He'll be our private masseuse. He's property of Spiker and Sponge. He'll wash all our clothes. He'll scrape the jam from our toes. He's property of Spiker and Sponge. There he is! Oh, my dear, lovely cousin Jack! Nephew! Oh, my dear, lovely nephew! It's James. Ah, Jeff, how we've missed you!
He does come with some sort of payment, doesn't he?
A boy his age can eat his weight in food twice a day.
You'll be paid £27 for care of the boy.
Huzzah! Don't you worry, he'll be taken care of. Not a worry, not that he's aware of. He'll forget his folks are even dead. He'll be raised properly by Spiker and Sponge. Bye now!
Welcome to the family, moron!
Wipe off that grin.
And let the torture begin!
Your property of Spiker and Sponge. For you'll unpack,
You'll scrape the hair off my back!
your property from Spiker and Sponge. What a scrumptious joy, now we own the boy. He'll work and never stop. So do as you're told or you'll be auctioned and scolded because you're property of Spiker and Sponge. La 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 la. Ha! Is this where you live? You see that cottage on the top of that hill? That's where me and Sponge live. And where will I stay?
You see that door? The one at the bottom of those stairs, the ones that lead down to the dirt cellar?
Yes, Mom?
That's where you'll stay with the rest of the creepy crawlies.
What you got in the suitcase? Oh, it's nothing really. I'd like to see what's inside. Wouldn't you, Spongers?
I would. Show us what's in the case.
I'd show us what's in the case.
But show us what's in the case.
That's it. That's all you got.
A pair of glasses and a scarf?
I rather like the scarf.
Hey, Spikes. Do you think these glasses make me look smart?
That's unlikely, dear. May I have them back, please? They belong to my parents. Careful!
Not so grabby. Not so grabby.
Listen here, Beast. The only reason we claimed you was because we needed a little help around here.
Had the beast cut down the wretched old peach tree. It's full of spiders and crawling vermin.
Is that the seashore? Way down at the bottom of the hill? And those are my friends playing by the sea. Do you think we could visit the seashore? Not when there's work to be done.
Now wait a bit, Spikes. The seashore may be exactly what we need.
You're right. James, run inside and grab the picnic basket from the Frigidaire. It's chock full of lovely bites, perfect for the beach. Yes, Mom.
You did pack those extra sandwiches, didn't you?
I did. Oh, a day at the beach sounds delightful. All those men showing off all those muscles.
Sandwiches.
We'll just change into our bathing costumes at the beach. Now, what else should we... But to have walked through a blooming spider's web, it's all over me!
I told you that Petrie was full of vermin.
Don't just stand there gawking. Help me! Spiders!
Don't move. There's a huge, horrible-looking spider on your head.
Get off me! Get off me!
Stay still.
Gotcha!
Thanks, mate. Don't mention it.
Aunties, I've got the basket. Let's hurry. I don't want to miss my friends.
Let's.
You will take this axe and chop down that rotten old peach tree.
And kill every single creepy crawl you find.
Come on, Spongers. I'll race you to the beach.
Now wait a bit, Spikes. You know I'm built for comfort, not for speed.
But I've got the sandwiches.
Right before your eyes, see a magic spell and a boy collide.
I'm really sorry about this. Look out! Ah! Huh, Mr. Centipede, I guess you'll have to search elsewhere for dinner tonight. Now come here. You're a fast one, but I think I'm faster. Stay right there. Who are you?
Unimportant. Who are you, James Henry Trotter?
If you come any closer, I'll scream for my aunts.
And what makes you think that those two hideous creatures would come running to your rescue?
They're my family.
Huh? Says who?
That's what I've been told.
Ah, but do you think so? And there it is, the very first primordial ooze of an inkling that has the potential to lead to so many other phantasmerific things. Huh? James, this bag right over here contains something remarkulous. Are you willing to reach into the great unknown to find out what's inside?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, James. Only you have the power to change the course of your wretched little life. Now, what's it going to be? Victim or hero?
Ah! It's okay. It's just a book. Why were you screaming?
To get your undivided attention. What's inside the book, James?
It's full of recipes with very strange ingredients.
Not recipes, no. Potions, tonics, spells. Now you must pick a spell from the book, devour the potion, and fabulous, unbelievable things will happen to you. Open wide and crawl inside the skin of something new. If you believe what's up my sleeve, I'll spin a spell for you. Then sippity sip, a magical trip, your troubles are skipping town. Once the bubbling broth is frothing thick, then gobble it quickly down. Shake it up, shake it up.
Shake it up, shake it up.
Mix around and around.
Mix around and around.
Hear that pop, that piping, popping sound. Give a twist and a turn.
Give a twist and turn.
Let it brim, let it burn.
Let it brim, let it burn.
We're gonna whip that potion up, then gobble it down, gobble it down. Okay, James, what's it going to be?
I choose this one, slithering crocodile tongues.
Ooh, a connoisseur. First, we'll need these. Precisely 10 hairs from your head. Now we must gather the rest of the ingredients and put them in here. Got it?
Got it.
Milkweed milk, a strand of silk, a rare Osaki juice, 2 raven's claws, 4 tiger paws, the marrow of a moose. Then add to our soup tarantula poop, the tiniest scoop will do. And flop in a drop of sloppy joe made from chopped up kangaroo. Shake it up, shake it up.
Shake it up, shake it up.
Mix around and around.
Mix around and around.
Here's that pop, that piping, popping sound. Give a twist and a turn.
Twist and
Let
turn.
it rim, let it burn.
Let it brim, let it burn. We're gonna whip that potion up. Then gobble it down, gobble it down. Look, there are green things wiggling in the bag.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up.
Those are the slithering crocodile tongues.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up.
Which means the magic is working, James!
I don't know the whole dance, but because I don't need to.
You know what to do. Shake it up, shake it up.
Shake it up, shake it up.
Round and around.
Mix around and around.
Hear that pop, that piping, popping sound. Give a twist and a turn.
Give a twist and turn.
Let it bring, let it
Let
burn.
it brim, let it burn. We're gonna whip that potion up. Then gobble it down, gobble it down. Gobble it down, gobble it down. Mixing, twisting, shaking. Feel that magic waking. Whip that gob and gobble it down.
Now listen very carefully, James. You must add exactly 7 drops of well water to this bag and swallow it in one gulp. But remember, whomever the slithering crocodile tongues meet first, be it fish or fowl, beast or bug, twig or tree, that will be the one that receives the full power of their magic.
The full power of their magic.
Now go, James, go!
Give a twist and a turn. Let it brim, let it burn. We're gonna whip that potion up. And gobble it down, gobble it down. Gobble it down, gobble it down. Gobble it.
No! Come back! You're supposed to help me! You're supposed to be for me! Please, come back! Please?
Where have you been? Didn't you hear us calling? We've been up all night. Nursing our sunburns. Why don't we go to the seashore? Seashore, my sunburn patooey.
Sponge, look! Up there in the peach tree!
What is that?
Looks like a peach. Whomever the magic reaches first. Look, it's growing.
That is one large peach.
I'd say it's a giant peach. There it goes again.
Smell it. It's ripe. Let's get a shovel and dig out a great big hunk of it to eat.
No, Spongy, not yet.
Let me take a bite.
No.
A taste.
No.
A lick?
No.
Well, what's the point of a giant peach if we can't eat it? Just look at it.
Yes. People will pay money just to look at it. Sister, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Maybe?
Just follow my lead. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, roll on up and see the 8th wonder of the world. Just 1 shilling to see the world's largest peach.
Aunties, there are reporters at the gate.
Reporters, bring 'em on!
Readers of the Morning Star don't know who you are, but they
Triangle.
You got something notable, so give me something quotable. Tell the Herald all the juice. Exclusives get more cachet. Girls, what do you say?
Yeah, move up a little bit.
Okay.
Split that fabulous fruit. My conference and the mayor, 57,000. Oh no. Ariana.
Yes, yes, yes!
Money, money, money on that tree.
Betty owes me a pound for work. Money,
They're gonna flip on the Sunset Strip. Shoot it, air it, rave reviews. You're oozing with mass appeal. Girls, how would you feel with a 3-pick deal?
Yes, please!
There's money, money, money on that tree. Maybe you heard it's true. Life is marvelous and talented. Money, money, money on that tree. Can't you see all that money on that tree? Why work hard? Why work hard? You just need a seed and a big backyard. Why have jobs? Who needs a job? Or stay in school? Drop out of school. Lolly, you lumpish lawyers, all your walls of PhDs. What a waste you've been to base, 'cause money grows on trees. So skip that tiny friend. Let's make a deal and make it mend. Money. And if you're rich, you're good to go. It's a Broadway show. Sweetie, baby, please, money, what is it? There's money, money, money on that tree. We can finally forget our cares. We're gonna be gajillionaires. Money, money, money on that tree. Can you see all that money on that, money on that, money on that? Suck to me, 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 suck to me. Oh, there's money on that, money on that tree.
Nothing more to do now but to count our money.
How many contracts do you think we signed?
Hundreds, my dear. Maybe thousands. And all them contracts paying big time money in advance. All we gotta do is deliver that peach.
Do you think we can move to the seashore? Or maybe take a trip? We ain't doing nothing.
But it was me that made the peach grow.
Liar.
But I did make the peach grow.
You couldn't make my toenails grow.
James, my dear, dear foolish boy. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, James, whatever Trotter, am a worthless, lying little boy. And nobody will ever be interested in anything I have to say. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever, ever, ever.
That is right. So keep your comments and your clever little lies to yourself.
What do you think of my new scarf, Sponge?
Not nearly as lovely as my new glasses.
Oh, dear. Look what I've done.
Stop! Please don't!
Now listen here, James. Lying little helpers must be punished.
So from now on, you will sleep outside.
And should you think of running away, just remember, you can run and you can hide, but we're the only family you've got. Ha ha ha! Where do you go when you start to feel sad? Everyone's gone, no more mom, no more dad. Tucked in the clouds, is there somewhere you won't be alone? What's this? A doorknob? On a peach? Where could that lead? Oh, it's rather sticky. Oh dear, my arm! It's stuck! Auntie Sponge! Auntie Spiker! Help! Anyone! Help! Hello? Hello?
Why, hello.
Who said that?
Aren't you the delicious little bite?
Keep away from me.
Who are you talking to, Spider?
I'm not quite sure, Grasshopper.
Glowworm, a little light, if you please.
Well, look who's here.
My good boy, we've been waiting for you.
The only thing I'm waiting for is my dinner. Starving.
But whatever are we to eat?
You are not going to eat me! Ah!
What was that? What was that? What was that?
Calm down, everyone. I'm afraid there's been a bit of a misunderstanding.
Is it gone? Is it gone? Nothing to be afraid of. It's just a little boy.
Little boys are the worst of his kind.
Proper introductions are in order. I'll go first. I'm royalty after all.
Says who?
I'm a lady, the ladybug. And who might you be?
I'm James. James Henry Trotter.
Dolph name.
I think it's a fine name. I'm Grasshopper.
And I'm Spider. Look at them eyes. You're clever like a spider, aren't you, James?
I wouldn't know.
And I'm Earthworm. You gave me quite a scare, but I'm prone to irrational fits of fear.
Oh, what was that? It was just me shaking your hand.
I'm afraid he can't see very well.
And I'm Centipede. Think of me, who's the guy who's gonna eat you while you're sleeping.
What are you?
We're insects. At least, we were insects.
Until we ate the green things. Now I'm afraid we're something quite different.
The crocodile tongues! You must have eaten the crocodile tongues, of course!
Whoa! What was that? The stumble! The peach! It's starting to roll down the hill!
Hold on, everyone!
James Henry Trotter!
You better be guarding our peach!
Right before your eyes.
What was that noise?
That noise was the giant peach rolling reticumatically towards Spiker and Sponge. They gasped. They screamed. They tried to run, but the peach was terrifically faster. It rolled right over them. The peach flew through fence and fields, frightening farm animals of all shapes and sizes. And then the peach veered left, heading directly towards the village, where it crashed through the walls of one of the most famous factories.
Oompa loompa doopity ah!
Now, this building happened to be a famous chocolate factory, but that's a different story. Now, back to the peach.
Right before
The peach reached the chalky cliffs of Dover. It soared right over the edge of the cliffs.
Right before your
Is everyone all right?
I'm okay.
I'm not sure.
I'm seeing spots.
You're seeing the ladybug.
I'll never be the same again. James, would you be a deer and go up top and take a look?
You'll have to come up and see for yourselves.
Unbelievable!
Impossible. We're floating.
What?
In the ocean.
What? I'm afraid we find ourselves in a rather awkward position.
But we'll drown!
But we're not sinking at all.
The peach does seem rather seaworthy.
He's right. The peach would have sunk by now.
Where do you suppose we're heading?
Definitely France. The peach must have rolled over the cliffs of Dover. The lovely French city of Calais is barely 20 miles away. Then we should be across the channel on dry land in no time at all.
This peach ain't never gonna make it all the way to France.
Drifting like this reminds me of my younger days. Traveling on the breezes, not a care in the world, nobody to answer to but my fiddle.
Centipede's right. This peach will never make it to France, and we have no food. And no water.
But the sky is clear and the sea is calm. There's nothing to do now but enjoy the adventure. Tally-ho, and away we go! Just catch this tune and sing it with me. We'll set our sails for nothing but sea. No place where we gotta be, so go. They're tumbling off where nobody's been. How true adventures always begin. Take a ride on the tide, bobbing high, dipping low. No direction, a map is never better than drifting off without a plan. All we need is a song. At the intersection where ocean meets the sky,
We're all gonna die.
follow me and float along, floating along, floating along, la 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 la, floating along. What could go wrong?
Everything.
Singing a song, la 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 la, floating along. Now all we gotta do is make some sails, fix a rudder, and we'll be across the English Channel in no time at all.
The speech will never make grand.
The worm's right.
Who knows what monsters we're gonna meet? A 10-ton drag with fangs on its feet.
A hairy scrump with a scary scream.
Ah!
He might wake up a scrumbling scrunch.
Could get mad and eat me for lunch.
If we do, we'll get through and we work as a team.
No direction, a map is never better than drifting off without a plan. All we need is a song. At the intersection where ocean meets the sky, feels like I could fly. Try it as you float along. It's not a proper ship unless it has a flag.
And I left all my flags at home.
Take my extra bloomers, they'll do in a pinch. You've got extra bloomers. A lady always carries extra bloomers.
And away we go!
Floating along, floating along. La la la, la la, floating along. What could go wrong? Singing a song. La la la, la la, floating along. Floating along. Shouldn't we be there by now? I'm hungry and so very thirsty.
We're all thirsty, Earthworm.
James, do you see a landmark of any kind?
I'm afraid I don't. The current. It swept us out to sea.
What? A jaunt to France is one thing, but an oceanic journey? What are we to drink? What are we to eat?
I suggest beat the human. Any of those in favor?
Nobody is eating anyone.
There is something we could do.
What is it, James?
Oh, I'm sure none of you want to hear what I have to say.
Why would you ever think that?
Come on, whisper it in my ear. If I think it's a good idea, I'll tell the others. Go ahead.
It's a silly idea. You can tell by the look on her face.
On the contrary, I think it's such a clever idea that James should tell you himself. We could eat the peach.
Eat the peach? But then we'll sink, and then we'll drown, and then we'll die.
We'll ration our savings.
Stand back, I'm digging in.
Just a moment. Let us do this properly with a bit of decorum. Grasshopper, would you mind playing?
I'd be delighted.
Floating along, floating along. La la la, la la, floating along. What could go wrong? Singing a song. La la la, la la, floating along. La la la, la la, floating along.
Nearly killed me. Thankfully, I'm a tad bit over my ideal weight, and that peach was ripe. That thing sailed right over us, and then it rolled away. Far, far away.
Spikers, the boy. What's become of him?
We've got bigger problems than the boy. Did you read any of them contracts we signed?
Only in the parts about that money coming in advance.
Do you know what an advance is?
Yeah, it's oodles and oodles of money we get for signing them contracts.
It's money paid in advance.
In advance of what?
Delivering on them promises we made. TV appearances, movies, magazines. Can't do any of them without a blooming giant peach.
So this is bad.
This is worse than bad, you twit. We could go to jail.
I can't go to jail. The food there is wholly unacceptable for a palate such as mine.
Are you quite finished?
I am now.
Spongers, we've got to get out of here before anyone misses that peach.
Too late, Spikes. There's a crowd coming up the hill.
Are those police cars?
And helicopters.
We'll pack up our junk and shove it all in a trunk.
A getaway for Spiker and Sponge. We're gone in a flash.
Grab the rest of the cash.
A getaway for Spiker and Sponge. Wait for Spiker and Sponge.
Like, and the food there was not good.
Layla's what? A getaway for Spiker and Sponge. On the ground, check the lost and found. Where are we going?
I don't quite know yet, but move it, you lord!
Ta-ta, Scotland Yard!
A getaway
For Spiker and Sponge. La-da-da-da-da-da. Sayonara, suckers! You can run, and you can hide. But remember, we're the only family you got. Ha!
No! James, it's all right.
Glowworm, a little illumination, if you please. Thanks ever so.
You were having a bad dream. I have it all the time.
I don't like scary dreams either, James.
Here, have a bit of peach. I've warmed it under my wing and added a drizzle of honey that I found in my purse.
Thank you. Here you go.
Feels quite good to be free of that wretched hillside.
Here's Sparkler Response. Did you know that they killed my fiancé?
No.
Yes. And the gigantic one? She ate him.
Horrible.
What was that? What was that?
It was just Centipede snoring. Huh? Why did this human say my name?
Tell them what happened to you, Centipede.
Blech. Who kills?
We're sharing.
Fine. My family was in the sock and shoe racket. We were pretty famous in the bug world. Until Spiker and Sponge sprayed us with the insecticide of great rate of 59.
Spiker and Sponge hated everything, even ladybugs. Who doesn't like ladybugs?
I like ladybugs.
Spiker and Sponge were horrible to everyone.
Spiker and Sponge were no different than any of you humans.
Centipede, James is one of us.
This is a human boy. His kind pulls off our legs and burns us with magnifying glasses. He's not one of us. He would never be one of us.
Ignore him, James.
His type are pests.
And you types of snobs.
James, tell us what happened to your parents.
They must be very worried about you.
James, it's all right. You can tell us. My parents were in a horrible accident. and now they're gone.
James, your parents are with you always.
They are?
Of course they are. Someone leaves, who knows why, and you never said goodbye. But once we go, we're not gone. We keep living on and on. She whispers in the breeze, he's waving from a star. They are with you everywhere that you are.
Left your world all too soon. Look, his face is in the moon. There she smiles, beaming proud. See her laughing in that cloud. And when you feel alone, love is never far. They are with you and everything that you are.
In the music of the forest, in the waves against the sands, from the heavens to the freckles on your hands. Nothing's lost once you found there in every breath and sound.
When you're brave,
When you're true, that's the part of them in you.
If you can just believe, it's beautifully bizarre how they're with you in everything that you are.
feel them there.
And everywhere,
In everything that you are.
Do you really think my parents are with me?
I know they are, James.
and in time, you will too.
But how will I know?
You'll feel it in your heart.
It's gonna be a long night. We should all get some rest.
It's me in disguise, right before your eyes. Hello, ladies, and thank you for choosing Jewel of the Seas for your transatlantic journey. Here are two of our best seats. May I get you anything?
A double fizzy. And bring me some nuts. I'm Nibbly.
Just
Right away.
a little perspective. It's all we needed.
A first-class cruise to New York City. How continental we are.
Ain't it grand?
Hey, Spikes. How much money we got left?
Only enough to get us to New York City and set up the old routine. I hear Coney Island's full of suckers.
Spikes. I'm too old to be working the boardwalks.
Well, we ain't got a choice, Spongers. We've got to make a living.
And we were so close. If only we hadn't lost that peach.
Seems like we've lost nearly everything, Spongers. Everything. I mean, really. What have we got?
thought you could ride on the fruits of your dreams, but you couldn't. So what?
You thought life would glide just like peaches and creams, but it wouldn't. Who cares?
No paparazzi ask you to pose.
You want a new yacht, you can't buy one of those. That's the way your new life goes, but in the end, you still got your best friend. And I got you. Who can replace that Frankenstein face? You know that it's true. I got you.
You got breath like goat manure.
You smell like a bloody sewer. You are just the right wrongdoer. For me, so glad to know you. Alright, so you lost all you had, and though you had quite a lot, it's in tatters. Move on!
Get over yourself.
It's dreadful and sad till you realize you've got what still matters.
What still matters?
My figure, my cheekbones, my radiant youth,
Voluptuous curves and my solid gold tooth.
but the very scary truth is that she means the most to me. I love you, sis. So glad I got you. To laugh and to share as half of a pair. Through thin and through thick, we'll stick to our shtick. Always true to you, you.
Here you are, ladies. Hey, what's that?
What was what?
Out there, floating in the ocean.
I wait a bit. That looks like a giant peach.
That looks like our peach.
And that's James.
James Henry Charter, give us back our peach.
He can't hear you.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Spongers, my dear, we've got to follow that peach.
Is anybody else feeling a little bumpy in the intestines?
You probably ate too much peach.
It's the waves. They're making me feel, oh no.
Are you all right?
Much better. Look, over there. It's a sea monster. It's a sea monster.
What is that? What is that?
They're sharks.
Sharks! There are hundreds of them, and they're coming this way.
Whoa!
What do they want? What do they want?
I think they're eating the peach.
Eating the peach? They'll sink the ship. We must do something.
I'm not feeling so well. Oh no.
You must see this. There are thousands of seagulls eating centipedes' vomit.
Shoo, stupid seagulls.
Seagulls? I'm terrified of seagulls.
Hold on, everyone. The sharks are coming back.
Whoa! Is there nothing we can do?
There is something.
Tell us!
If an aeroplane can take to the sky, why can't a peach?
Because an airplane has engines and wings.
And so do we.
The seagulls!
Exactly. The seagulls can be our engines and wings.
How's that gonna work?
Spider, is your web strong?
The strongest in the world.
And can you make lots of it?
I can spin all the web you need.
Perfect. We'll loop Spider's web around the seagulls' necks and tie the end to the stem of the peach.
But how are we gonna get the seagulls down here?
Bait.
I find that term incredibly insensitive.
But you're the biggest, juiciest worm in the entire world.
I'm not about to get pecked to death by a bunch of seagulls!
I won't let them touch you, earthworm. I promise.
Fine.
I'll do it. For you, Janice.
Thank you, Earthworm. Action stations, everyone. We've not a moment to lose.
This move.
Hey, seagulls! Over here! Check this out! If you are viewing me in your bird's eye view, I got a sweet little treat that's just for you. Here to tease and make you squirm, slightly seasoned, nice and firm. Come and squeeze a luscious little worm.
Plump and juicy. Your yummy, gummy, plump and juicy. Put me in your tummy, plump and juicy. So delicious. Take a peek and open the beak for plump and juicy. I can keep you chirping plump and juicy. When it's me slurping, come and get some plump and juicy. Well, I guess they're not hungry. At least we tried.
Whoa! Come on, Earthworm, you can do it!
He'll give you double the pleasure, twice the snack.
Start dividing alone, then to go back.
A never-ending fancy feast.
Bring a friend or 12 at least.
Oh, don't pretend I'm not a handsome beast. When I'm this plump and juicy, I don't mean to find it plump and juicy, but you know you want it plump and juicy and nutritious. Then to peck your back on for seconds, plump and juicy. See your eyes are bulging, plump and juicy. You can help with juicy, plump, 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 la 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 la. Come here, seagulls, let's ruffle some feathers. Ooh, this feels good. Cannot be matched. Come savor it, no strings attached. Come on, before it's gone. Plump and juicy. Come and get it, seagull. This should be illegal. Plump and juicy, delicious. Que bonita your papacito. Plump and juicy. Oh, girl, plump and juicy. They call me mommy. Plump and juicy. So birdies, you can skip the fish, 'cause I'll fulfill your every wish. Try a dish so delicious, plump and juicy. La 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 la, plump and juicy. Ba da ba da ba da, plump and juicy.
Right before your eyes, something quite fruitful shall take to the skies.
It worked! We're flying! We're actually flying through the clouds!
We are flying on the most wonderful airplane in the entire world. Isn't it remarkulously phantasmerific?
It's indeed remarkulously phantasmerific.
Everyone, look! That's the Empire State Building. We've traveled across the entire Atlantic Ocean to New York City.
Isn't that remarkable?
We're safe! Safe at last!
Be wary if you're faint of heart. Pray that no one dies right before your eyes.
You there, on the peach! We're here with the commander of the United States Air Force! Surrender at once!
That's Sponge! You have 3 seconds to return our peach! 3, 2, 1. For your eyes. Launch the attack helicopters. Right before your eyes. Fire heat-seeking missiles!
Look, a new surprise.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your pilot speaking. We're about to make our final descent into New York's JFK International Airport. To your right, you'll see the Empire State Building, and right in front of us, you'll notice a giant peach flying directly towards us.
The plane sliced right through the silken string.
The peach plummeted towards the earth. Women screamed. Strong men said things like, and?
Yep.
And then, bam! The peach fell to the earth, landing on the spire of the Empire State Building!
Look up there! It's a giant peach! It's stuck on the Empire State Building!
Right before your
Dear darling sweet nephew James.
It was very naughty of you to steal our peach.
You can have the peach.
Oh, but we're here for much more than just the peach.
That's right. We're taking our little helper back home where he belongs.
You can run,
And you can hide.
but we're the only family you've got. You and the peach are coming home with us forever.
But before, we must fumigate the bugs, of course.
Here, buggies! Stop it right now! You are mean, nasty, horrible people, and you will not hurt my family. Our peach! It's falling! Run for your life! Is it wrong that I don't feel sad?
Not at all.
Of course not.
How do you feel, James?
I feel relieved. Those 2 monsters can never hurt anyone else ever again. We held on through that storm. The clouds had finally parted and we're safe and warm.
Take a breath, sing a song. Finally we landed right where we belong.
Unwind.
Unpack.
We'll always have your back. Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, my friends.
We're lost on the sea, now you're safe here with me till the end.
We're staying right here.
Dirty now, ain't that swell?
Welcome home.
And this family of ours went out to do some remarkable things.
I became a famous designer on fabulous shoes.
I used my webs to create the most amazing bridges the world has ever seen.
Welcome home.
And I became a social activist for bait.
Welcome home.
Sensitive terminology.
Welcome home.
Grasshopper and Ladybug got married and had many children of their own.
But they've always thought of James as their firstborn son.
Welcome home.
James Gruff, he traveled the world telling children everywhere about his amazing adventures on the giant peach. And that, my dear audience, is exactly what you have just seen.
Welcome home.
I told you it was all true.
Welcome home. Welcome home. Just like a father and a mother. Home.